Okay, so I wanted to show you how to submit things to Google Classroom. This is how we will be turning all of our assignments in my classes. So if you have any of my classes, I use Google Classroom instead of Canvas. It's just easier for me as a teacher to use Classroom. So really quickly, I wanted to show you right here in this corner over here, it does show you what is coming up. So for example, tomorrow I have at 11:59 p.m. I have this example assignment that's due tomorrow. Um, so it will let you know when things are coming up the next day, when they're due the next day. Also, there's three different types of um, assignments or announcements or whatever they call this, the stream here, and this is kind of like a blog feed, right? And so we can see here this is an announcement. So if I have an announcement to make the class or something like that, that I will use an announcement, and you can tell that it's an announcement because there's no little blue or whatever colored square um, there is. So there's no little icon, so it's an announcement. Now here you see this example one. This is our topics. So sometimes I will have things in the class divided out by topics. This would be our units. Um, so if we have specific things for specific programs or things that we're learning, sometimes I will divide it out a little bit, and I'll say, Unit 1 or Premiere Pro or whatever, and you can filter the stream, which is this, again, this big section here. All of these things are part of the stream. So you can filter your stream by those topics or units or whatever it is. So this is an assignment, an example assignment. You can tell that it's an assignment with this little icon. The colors will change, but the icon will stay the same. So it's this little clipboard kind of thing. Again, this is in the example one, topics or unit. Okay, it tells me it's due tomorrow. You can see that here, due tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Okay, you can see the assignment name, the instructions below, and any resources that I've linked for that assignment. Sometimes you'll be able to add a class comment on the assignment, sometimes you will not. It's just depending on the settings that I use. You can see that it's not done, it's not been turned in, okay? So there are a couple of ways to turn assignments in. One, you can click this open, and that will take you in, and you'll be able to open the assignment and download any of the resources or anything like that. Or you can click on the example assignment or the assignment name here. It'll take you to the same place, and you can you can do everything that you can do with this one over here. So you either click open or you either click example assignment. Either one, it'll lead you to the same place. If there are any resources, you can always download them straight from here. You don't have to go into the assignment to download them. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on example assignment. It's going to take me in here. As you can see here, it's highlighting mark as done. If your assignment is done and I don't have anything for you to turn in, so you're not turning anything in, you just click mark as done. If you are turning something in, okay, and you've created it outside of the Google suite of programs, you can click add. And here you can see three different options. There's Google Drive, there's a link, so if you have a link to a YouTube video or something like that that you've created and you want to link it, you can do that, or a file. Typically the file option is what we're going to use. You would click file, and it's going to ask you to upload from your computer. Okay, do not click my drive because that's your Google Drive. Now, unless it's in your Google Drive, you can use it then. But typically you want to just do upload. Right here, select files from your computer. Okay, we're going to want to make sure we select that. And then we're going to find the file that we're turning in. So maybe I'm turning in a video. So I'm going to do this exporting video here. I'm going to hit choose. It will upload it for me as soon as I hit upload down here. Okay, so we're going to hit upload, and it's going to upload that video file for us, and you can see the progress here. Once it's done, it brings you back to this screen here. Okay, and then we're going to say turn it in, just like it highlighted for us. We're going to say turn in, and it'll allow me to turn it in. Okay, so I can hit turn in, and then that assignment will be turned in. I'm going to cancel this for just a second because I want to point one thing out to you. This right here, this is a way to add a private comment to me that I'm the only person that will ever see this, me and you. That's all that will ever see this. So if you had a hard time with the assignment, or there's some circumstances as to why you didn't get it done on time or whatever, you can add those comments here. So you could add, whatever you were going to say here, and I'm just going to type in a bunch of stuff. Okay, so there it is. You can hit post. That logs it to the assignment, and then I can hit turn in, and it will turn it in. And as soon as I've done that, it will hit green. And if I come back to the main screen, you can see here that it has said that it's done. Okay, and if I'm missing an assignment, let's say I don't get something done, I missed the day or whatever. This, by the way, is an example question, so I might use Google Classroom to ask questions to or to start a discussion on a certain topic or whatever, so that you guys can kind of discuss with each other different topics and things like that through this kind of form option here. But it's a question. Obviously, the icon here, you can see that it's a question. So, and this is missing. You can see that I'm missing this because it was due January 8th at 11:59 p.m. So I'm missing it, and that has let me know that I'm missing it. So I could come in. This would be the question here, and if I have any instructions for you, there's the instruction there, and I could submit my answer here, blah 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 blah, put my answer in and hit submit. It submits the answer, and now it tells me that I've done it late. And in this case, I can see some of my classmates' answers, and I can see any replies to my answer. I can also come back in and edit my answer if I need to later. And those are all options that will change here and there depending on the type of question I have. So I can come and see my classmates, I can come back, do whatever I need to do there. Okay, so that's Google Classroom kind of in a nutshell. And I will, this is a review of what we went over in class, and hopefully this helps you. If you ever forget, you can use this, and hopefully this works out really well for you guys.